So you want to start building Gunpla, and you have found your first kit that you want to build, but you don't know any of the tools that you may require. So many people talk about the different nippers, pin vices, sanding sponges, and all the different knives. Hello and welcome, my name is Mechanicum, or Mech. I make video essays on various mobile suits from the Gundam anime, and I do Gunpla kit reviews. It is my hope that with this series of short videos I can give you information that will help you on your journey into Gunpla. In this second video of a series, we'll go over the different tools that can be used to help build your Gunpla kit and how to use them. Also going over some of the different brands that are out there. I will also suggest what tools, in my opinion, that you really need to help you build your first Gunpla. There will be a link to the first video in the description below where we discuss the various terms, scales and grades that Gunpla kits come in. I recommend you go watch that one first if you haven't already, so that you're all caught up on the basic terminology. First, a thank you to Gunpla UK for sponsoring this video, more about them at the end. The main tool that you will hear most people talk about are nippers, specifically for God Hand. These are tools that look like wire cutters but designed to cut the Gunpla parts of the plastic runners. These can come in various different styles and sizes and are made from various companies. The main two nipper types are dual blade or single blade nippers. Dual blade nippers are your standard nippers that are used to remove the Gunpla parts off a runner. They are robust and designed to cut thick plastic that a lot of runners are made from. Some are even strong enough to cut through metal wire. Single blade nippers have a more delicate cutting blade. As the name suggests, these nippers have a single blade with an anvil on the other side where a blade would be. They are used for removing the nubs that are left over on the Gunpla parts once removed from the runner. These are easy to break, so should never be used for removing parts from the runner. The four main brands that produce nippers are God Hand, Mr. Hobby, Display, and Bandai. God Hand is the most expensive and considered the best nippers on the market, but are very delicate. I myself are now my third pair in 2 years. Mostly associated with single blade nippers, they do a large range of nippers and tools. Mr. Hobby are known for their large range of affordable hobby tools and paints, and have recently developed their own single bladed nippers. This pair are an affordable Chinese brand which have been considered the next best nippers next to God Hands. Lastly, Bandai do a large range of beginner nippers and also do beginner tool sets. Sanding tools are used to remove nub marks that are left behind with removing nubs or any flash left from moulding pieces, or other marks that may appear due to the building process. They can come in various forms such as sanding sponges, sanding sticks like nail file, stick-on sandpaper that you can apply to a stick, metal glass files, or powered linear sanding tools. There is no right or wrong sanding tool as long as it does what you need it to do. So some cheap sandpaper to expensive linear sanders will do the job. The main thing you have to look for is the sanding grit. Grit is the roughness of a sandpaper, usually represented with a number. The lower the number is the rougher the grit on the sandpaper. A good range of grit starts at 400 and goes up to 2000. You can jump grits from 400 to 800 to 1200 to 1600 and then to 2000, and this will give you the required outcome to removing marks on the plastic part. I'm sure everyone has seen a set of tweezers or have a pair in the bathroom. These are very useful for handling tiny parts or helping with applying stickers and decals. There are various types of tweezers out there, from a flat nose used for plucking eyebrows to the sharp needle nose used to move the tiniest of plastic parts. A pin vise or hand drill is a small manual drill which holds drill bits in a vise like chuck, hence the name. These are mainly used to drill holes for pinning parts of a model together to allow for a stronger bond, or for adding detail to Gunpla kits. Used by experienced builders to enhance their Gunpla beyond the initial out-of-the-box build. Various companies make them, however my favourite so far is the pin vise by Ray Studios. Very nice, low friction, high quality tool at an affordable price. These are just small desktop vices that hold Gunpla parts or kits, which allow builders to work on more intricate details with less room for error. Again, Ray Studios do a very nice highly engineered model vise for a reasonable price. Display also do a great model vise too. A hobby knife or scalpel are very sharp tools that can be used to remove parts from the runners, remove nubs from the part, or remove flash left over from the mold process. Experienced builders will also use them to scratch in extra panel lines to improve on a Gunpla's detail. Not a tool I would recommend to a beginner due to the high chance of making a mistake or even injuring yourself. These tools are usually used by the most experienced builders, and probably some of the most expensive hand tools you could buy for a Gunpla. These tools are used by builders to cut or chisel new detail into Gunpla parts to improve and enhance the overall Gunpla detail. As such, I can't recommend these to beginners. Hopefully the information from this video has helped with your understanding of the tools that many builders use. Honestly, for your first build, I would suggest the only tools you will need is a robust set of nippers to remove the parts from the runner, some different grit sandpaper or sanding sticks to remove the nubs and nub marks, and a set of tweezers for the stickers. Luckily, sellers like Bandai and Gunpla UK sell starter sets of tools, which has all the basic tools you need for building Gunpla. For the next video, we'll go over how to panel line and what are the different ways that builders do it. So be sure to blast that subscribe button with a beam gun so you don't miss it. If this video did help, then hit the like button and drop a comment below how the build with your Gunpla kit went. And those of you who have been in the hobby for a while, drop a comment below like a colony about what tools you suggest a beginner needs or if I have missed anything. Thank you again for making it this far in the video. Last thing for me to do is to thank the sponsor of the video, Gunpla UK. Gunpla UK is a place to fulfill all your Gunpla desires, from EG introduction kits that have an EG Gunpla and all the tools you need to get started for less than £20, all the way to the large mega size 148 kits, plus a wide range of tools and paints to further your Gunpla journey. If you use my code OMechanic 10%, then you get 10% off your order. And remember, knowledge is power. Bye now.